All right, good morning. We are playing Bitcraft and just exploring, not doing much any. Here, I could use some salt. I think I can take an Alpha Jackal. Let's see. We do have some plate armor we would equip. Let's do that. Equip. Default. That's it. I got lazy. I only made the chest piece, looks like. Oops. I was paying attention. We're actually just going to bail. The monster's leash, like, super early. Tear through mushrooms, sure. Oh, here's the tier 3 wood. So we need fallen trees. I guess we'll change course here. Go to the nearest settlement. Because I can't. My goat is laden. It says in the settlement it's just a watchtower. Here we go. Here we go. Have yet to find tier 3 stone. What we're looking to discover today. What do we want to do? We want to hit up a lumber station and a butcher station. See if Rampart doing anything for me. Nope. There's lumber. Oh man, I just made bark instead of logs. I totally meant to make logs. Shoot. Butcher 3. Suppose we have a Heimlich task to meet. Of course we don't. Okay. Well, now, I don't really know what I want to do. I still want to know where what tier 3 ore is. For now, and then also I'm uncovering the map. So for now, that's what we're doing. Go, baby. I don't need mud, but I probably should collect sand for alchemy. Scholarship. For I am a gentleman and a scholar. I don't know if I can beat an alpha jackal. Let's try. Oh, I think I can. It's just kind of close. Very close. Jeez. Oh my god. One more tick. Well, we either need more armor or an upgraded weapon for that to not be as dangerous as it was. I hear my dogs going nuts over something. I'm gonna go check it out. feel like I must be missing something. I haven't really seen tier 4 anything. Or excuse me, I don't see much. Look at this big tree. It's an ancient oak. I know there's like landmarks. Realm of Crown and Cask. Cool story. My dudes. Something. Fish sandwich snack. Guess we'll keep going until we hit the coast. Or until we get more ore. It's just a lake. I don't know why there's salt in the lakes. Unless this isn't a peninsula or something. What's this? So we're looking for new stuff. Climb up here. See what we can find. Let's see. We got reindeer lichen. Tier 7 flower. Uh-oh. A skitch. The skitches are easy, right? Yeah. Get skitched on. Tier 2 ferns. Tier 5 clay. Oh, tier 3 flowers. As well. Get one to discover it. Okay, so we got the tier 5 rocks too, so. Tier 7. So maybe we'll find some tier 4. Or tier 3. Zesty hot tea. Protection. I don't know, man. The temperature mechanic wasn't that fun in One's Human either. I can deal with like a Zelda level of, oh, you need a new outfit. Ooh, ghost succulent fiber. The only problem is I don't know that I'm ready to. I'm not sure I can have my mount out here. Might be a pain. Climb up. These are tier 4 boulders. Okay. It's weird that, you've got the sketches, which are super weak, with all the higher tier gathering set. Doesn't make much sense. I like that these are tier 2. Interesting. Got like little tide pools, maybe? Strawberries, sure. Sketches, get stitches. What's my hands? Oh, it's a buff? Yeah, okay. They just looked kind of poopy, really. Not judging, but tier 8 sand. Doing coming along here. Keep going south, maybe southeast. I know there's a map that I could just look this up, but that's cheating. Mama didn't raise me like that. What's this? Does seem like I'm a bit out. Tier 4, so close. One tier too high. Seems to be the story of this place. Actually, seeing global, I think they're talking about something similar about how you've got to like actually traverse the map to go to certain areas for certain resources. Which is kind of what I expect, or what I might want. I guess the thing about the monsters is they don't want to force you into combat, so it's kind of not awesome if you're a high-level forager and you have to risk high-level monsters to forage there. But that's because that's their philosophy on the game. Drollin doesn't take that. Everyone is also an adventurer who fights. So It's an interesting take. How about that? Hey, we got Yaggies. What are Yaggies? Tier 4? What's my hunting at? 25, so can't even do a tier 3. Hide in that rock, Yagi. Tier 6. Mega Goat. Oh, waterfall. We can climb. Yep, we can. It's beautiful. It actually is pretty cool ecosystem here. Biome. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, stuck on this ledge. Oh, sketch. A strange creature that hides under a. Trying to decide if these are crabs or scorpions. Answer is probably yes, they are. Okay. No, I got turned around. We don't want to go north. I guess, worst case, we'll get to this settlement down here. Actually pretty barren. Must be a bad place to... Not enough base resources. Slash it, total pain in the butt to keep climbing. No, down here. Stop it! Hieroglyphs, fine. Let's follow this valley. It's going where I'm going. Hey, a road. Turns out these things are like pretty darn handy. Can deploy our goat again. Can I name my goat? Really seems like I should be able to name my goat. Hopefully goat face isn't taken. Now that we've found a road, I feel like I've explored this terrain enough. Hopefully this road doesn't go north. It's take me back where I came. We're trying to make it to the ocean. And we're going north. East. So I will also accept going east. Boat. Follow the road, goat. How are we doing on food? Tasks, we got 2 hours till task. Refresh. I assumed players built these roads, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to me that there'd be a road going across Kingdom. Because we're going from Crown and Casked into Black Flag. Who knows? I don't actually understand kingdom, the kingdom dynamics very much. All I know is that I started in the Randy Ribbit Ranchers, and the Randy Ribbit Ranchers are cool. Not just because they are thorny frog farmers or whatever. They're very nice, the set of sets. They have chests out for people to get free mats. We're doing our own base. But they're very open to people joining their bases. Oh my God, this terrain is so monotonous. Really seems, it's funny, you'd think that the grind is more monotonous. The grind's pretty fun. I wonder why that is. In part, you get the little ding as you explore the map, but that's about it. I think there's also perks, like titles for exploration, but could be something they flesh out more as they add more dungeons, treasure. I don't know if that drone's going to kill me or not. I really need tier 2 armor and weapons, which I do not have, so I'm going to keep running. I think we've come too far to die to a pleb drone. Also, no soundtrack in this region. Maybe that's part of what's killing me. Okay, we got a different road. Which fork do we want to take here? St. Chillenberg. I'm down with that. Could do some chilling. Do I have anything to refine? Not really. My goat's unburdened. Hoping that means there's a more forgiving biome up ahead too, but who knows? Tier 5 settlement, I think. What's that? Mature Pine, Tier 4. There's the settlement, so. Looks like this road leads me down, maybe? Let's see what this sign has to say. Path southeast to the Hex coin tree. Well, sure. What about a Hex coin tree? I don't know what that is. Or should we go to this town instead? No. When life offers you a Hex coin tree, you go to the Hex coin tree. Hex coin tree for Hexmas. On the first day of Xmas, my darling gave to me a coin in a hex tree. On The second day of Xmas, my true love gave to me 2 garden pillars and a hex coin in a hex. Swamp Terratoad! Alright, I take it all back. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I haven't seen a Swamp Terratoad. 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 Oh man, don't kill me, Terratoad. Oh god. Alright. How doomed are we? Oh my god, we're so doomed. Bail. Bail, climb. Why, it's a toad that's a mushroom in the ground? Like, what is happening? But we are bailing. We're bailing. There's a drone. Toss a hex to your bidet, oh valley of... Valley of Plenty. What's up, General Dogs? How you doing, buddy? Love the name, actually. Oh, I died. I don't you know I die. I'm like, not, like, there's no noise. Just resigned to my fate. Hex bidet. I wonder what a hex bidet would be. Not enough stamina, but this drone's gonna eat me. No. No. Okay. Are we safe? Is it safe? How goes my Bitcraft? Dude, so I think we're 4 or 5 days into this. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm trying to do kind of like an ignorant run. So I don't really, like right now, I'm just wandering around looking for tier 3 ore without, like I know there's a map where I could look up how to do it, but we kind of made our own base and we're trying to do our own thing a little bit. Are you in this region? I'm in region R7, I think. I assume you're playing if you're saying welcome. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Region 9. I also don't understand the regions. Like, I know there are regions, but I don't know how I would like. And people have told me I'm region 7, but like I don't see a big old 7 anywhere. What is this? This dirt is interesting. Oh no, did I like lose my goat? I don't think he had anything on him, so we can just recall him. So I'm on the top left. Am I? I guess. Yeah. So the continents aren't identical though, right? Like it's okay, so is it a 3x3 set of continents? 1, 2, 3. Okay. God knows why the top left is 3. Scholars have long numbered that 1. I'm sure there's a good reason though, dogs. I'm sure you're gonna tell me. Oh, so it's the idea. Let's see. Let's read the sign. What's up with your marketplace, lads? Why can't I read the sign? It's like a secret sign? It's bogus. Am I illiterate? Okay, no, it's a different language. That's what it must be. So I guess the idea is that you've got this marketplace and this kind of out of the way place, and then you can farm up and sell from here. Or is it that you can teleport to these pillars? Join Black Flag. You can deliver them hexite capitals. So what was my question? Good question. I mean, I was just being petty. My petty question is why is region 7 in the upper left? If I have a 3 by 3, if it's a 3 by 3 grid of regions, then wouldn't I do like 1 through 3 on the top row? But again, I'm just being petty, making conversation. I don't my I'm cool. Yeah, so I haven't joined an alliance. Maybe I should. We have our claim is here in um we're Rellenfor. We're in the Randy Ribbit Ranchers. So am I just in that empire? Look at my number pad. Oh my god. General Dogs. That's amazing. The number pad on our keyboard is indeed 789456123. Is that also how a phone is? I'm a fool. Okay, I'm like actually pulling out my phone. Okay, no, a phone is 123 on the top at least. Not that like kids know what a phone is anymore, right? I don't know about you. I had a rotary phone growing up. I feel like people who are interested in Bitcraft had rotary phones. That's just a yo. What's up, Syak? How you doing? Yeah, that's like I love playing MMOs because everyone is ancient. Yeah, rotary phone. I also had. I think I had a Garfield one where his eyes opened and closed when you put the receiver down. You know what I'm talking about? Um, I don't think it was rotary though. I think that one was touchpad. But yeah, I love playing MMOs because everyone is 40 plus. And then when you come across the odd, early 20s, it's fun to be the majority for once. Oh man, I think that drone must not have bit back. Yeah, dude, Garfield phone. I mean, like I loved Garfield, right? Like I know it's probably like trendy to hate on Jim Davis, but options were limited. It was way better than Doonesbury, right? Like what the heck was going on there when you were a kid? Dilbert wasn't out yet. So yeah, Garfield. And I did have the Garfield phone in my room. The other thing I had a My Little Buddy doll. And I always tell people, like, I used to watch horror movies when I was a little kid, like a little kid, with my mom. And I definitely watched Child's Play. My Little Buddy is the Chucky doll. You had a My Little Buddy or you had a Garfield phone. Um, I watched that movie when I was young enough to have the doll. So I kept him. I had all these nightmares where it murdered me. So I kept him in the closet. I didn't want to get rid of him. I think I had a nightmare where I threw him in the trash and he like got really mad at me and murdered me. So I was too afraid to get rid of him, but I was also too afraid to be near it. So I kept it, and I didn't want to like disrespect it. So I kept it on the top bunk, facing away from me. It just had it like I had bunk beds, and it was like that's just where the Chucky lives. Just don't look at him. Maybe he'll leave us alone. I feel like I missed the tree. I was looking for a hex tree. You picked Rocky Garden? I don't know what that means. What do you mean I picked Rocky Garden? Like Rocky Balboa? A village! The biome. Yeah, makes sense. I like this. I like the designs. I probably should like teleport somewhere and do something useful. But I really wanted to. I was hoping to discover. Let's make it all the way to the ocean, and then if we're still just like wandering this biome, doing nothing, we'll teleport. We get on food. We're good on food. Oh man, it's funny. We started our own base, and I was like, my buddy does most of the base building. He builds really, in my opinion, he's really good at it. And then I started coming to these high tier things, and I'm like, man, I'm not even sure we're playing the game. Like, look at this. How many smelters do they have? I mean, we're gonna count. We love math. Oops, let's pay attention so we don't die to this drone. It's gonna be a tough one, boys. 32. Yeah, we're toast. We're toast. We need healing potions. Oh, while I'm dead, I'm gonna get some coffee. Well, there's kilns. I see there's kilns. Kilns. Tough word. Aren't there smelters on the right and kilns on the left? Isn't that what the party in the front, kilns in the back? Smelters, kilns. All right. Oh man, this isn't one big base, is it? It is. That's cool. I like that they. And elevators? I actually haven't seen an elevator before. I'm gonna ride the elevator. Oh, it's got these two little testicle rocks. That's nice. Look at this tree. Tree's cool. Look at this tree. Um, oh, I think I was looking at swamp, new biome. This would be an awful place to live. Like if this was my actual home, you would just have malaria 24/7. Can I read these signs? I still can't read the signs. I don't speak illiterate swamp person. All right. Um, so options. Could sail away. We missed the hex tree somehow. Oof. Actually, I said I was gonna get some more coffee while I died, so I'm gonna make good on that promise. All right, General Dogs, I have one question for you, which is there tier 3 or in the swamp? And or swamp people? Because I'm down for either of those things. Nice. No tier 3 in swamp or wise. All right, so we'll take a quick look at the swamp and then maybe pergola. Oh man, we need to learn how to make pergolas. My wife is obsessed with pergolas. Hold on, she's actually here. Ellen! Or Guy! Sweetie! Pergolas! Sorry, very excited for these pergolas. So we want to build pergolas. Would we build this pergola? Maybe. I'm not really the pergola architect. Construction level 30? Ugh, I know I can power level with terraforming, but again, I haven't done that. My construction's jank. Let's see. Construction is 15. Oh man, I might have to. I'm pretty excited for that pergola. All right, let's keep exploring a little bit. Dungeon Master of Empire Valhalla. That is a title, my dude. It's funny you can use their construction station. I could buy them. Oh man. Let's see. I mean, same is true in real life, right, dude? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to build my own pergola. I might have to go to a pergola smith. All right, this is just bogus. We're gonna teleport back. Let's collect our stuff. Ploys. We can do our goat. What was I doing? Yeah, whatever. Teleport. Welcome, Ellie Mae. A pergola lover. All right. Welcome to my terrible starter town. What was I doing? I was going to go to the bank. I might hunt up some birds and butcher them before I teleport to our actual base. Let's see what we got in the bank. If it's full, I'll just load up and teleport back. Do I want any of this stuff? Water buckets. I want some seeds. Ember grain, tan pelts. Why are these different? Oh, because it's chitin. I have a lot of pitch. I should bring some of this pitch home. Who doesn't make the cut? 7 tree sap. Get wrecked. Do you know what you want to be more focused on? For my crafting or like for my profession? If I was in a big settlement, I would probably do scholarship and not sure. No, both gather and profession. Um, so here's where I'm at. I think for gather, like I'm doing hunting, and for professions like masonry and scholarship, yeah. I mean, I kind of am doing all of it. The pattern I've got with my gaming partner with Sephiroth is I'm the generalist and he's the specialist. So like right now I'm trying to get everything to 30 so I can equip the tier 3 tools, and that's why I was looking for the tier 3 ore. Oof. Hold on, I need a mug. Someone amazing brought me coffee. But I need a coffee receptacle. I think let's be real with you. Like, are any of the professions less tedious than the others? Or more tedious? It seems like you avoid hunting of other. Yeah, because hunting is a total pain in the butt. And that's why I picked it first. Like, I was, like, figuring out or learning that I could deploy my goat and have it auto-follow me was a godsend. What I did when I was first starting was just killing them one by one and then, like, loading up the cart at the end. But being able to deploy... This was the original reason I made this trip, was to get some tier 1 birds and just, like, cart stuff from the starter bank. Used to be the worst. Was it even worse, like, just because they didn't have... I did the wrong deployable because I was just chatting with you. Because they didn't have things like the thing could auto-follow you and it would auto-fill the container first. I bet. Did you leave your goat on the side of the road? I totally did. I'm like, I'm a bad goat herder, and I feel bad. But he was empty, so I can recall him. If I remember. There we go. No, I gotta recover him. I'm so sorry, goat. Yeah. I want to name my goat. Oh no, he's unrecoverable. Recover. Go. I think the UI is always, like, there's always something going on with my UI. Man, yeah. Also, you can sex with my goat. Oh, there's a timer? Is there a recovery timer? Is that what you're saying? Syak. He was a bad boy. I thought it just took 30 seconds to recover, but I'm not seeing like the animation start. Also, I like to cheat and do this. Kill the bird and then run as fast as you can while the cargo jumps onto your back. Okay. Goat timer. Goat timer. Recover. Recover the goat. It's happening. I swear I was doing that and it wasn't happening, but now it's happening. I swear, I'm not a liar. The real question, people, experts in this game, is can I name my goat? How do I name my goat? And what is a good BloodBidet-esque goat name? Deploy my goat. Not at the moment, huh? It actually seems kind of nuts you can't name your pet. That's what they really have dropped the ball on. Well, not dropped the ball, I know. Like, honestly, for early access, this game is fantastic. But I do worry that, like, most of the... I don't know. I wish I knew more of their vision, right? Like, is it supposed to be as semi-AFK as it is? They want me just, like, clicking on a tree and then, like, coding while at work and then, like, 5 minutes later, carting it back? Or are they gonna differentiate the gathering professions a bit more? Yeah, they want it that way. So in that case, I mean, it's cool. Like, I do love that about it. So, I mean, I'd say, like, I don't really care profession-wise which one I end up doing because they're all the same. It seems unique to the genre. Yeah, I don't, like, what other open world MMO crafters are you all playing? It's like other games. So we're playing like Monsters and Memories, and like it's very different from Monsters and Memories in that Monsters and that game. Have I started a settlement? Yeah, I'll show you our settlement. I can go now. I had already done a batch of birds, I was gonna do like I bet birds. Yeah, so I personally did all of the almost Sephiroth helped me with making some of the base stone and the base wood, but other than that, like I did all of the codex for the settlement. So I that's again, right? Like I kind of generalized really early. No, I'm not using the starter set. I'm using it now because there's a good source of birds here. But let's go and I'll show you. Let's see. Beautiful Realm 4. Below my teleport budget. That was... No, go! Honestly, the auto follow is awful. Like I said, it's amazing when it works that my goat will follow me and like follow my dead birds and goats, but he also gets stuck constantly. Poor goaty McGoatface. Put the birds here. Is there anything else we want to grab? I'll grab this bread. All right, let's go teleport. So that's my question for my next question for you, my expert dog, general dog, is am I already part of the kingdom? I guess I can find out by just let's teleport there. Here's tier 6 underground. It's right near mine. That's where I'm teleporting to. By being in the by having a claim here, am I part of the kingdom? Or do I have to also join the kingdom? Press V. V for my vault. What do you want to see in my vault? Or do you want to see like the L for the claim? Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no, did I leave my goat behind again, guys? No, go! You were seeing what was above my avatar? You're not part of the Empire? Should we join the Empire? Doesn't matter. Like I said, the guys that are I was talking earlier, the Empire seems cool. I'm down for the with the Randy Ribbit Ranchers. But I also don't have Empire FOMO. Right. Also, this isn't my settlement. I mean, they also have pergolas. Everyone has pergolas. You don't need to. It costs supplies. Yeah. Makes sense. So if I have one like desire for this game, it's for more combat stuff. Like I wish combat was the one thing where like it's not, you just sit there and click a button. So the game I'm always comparing this one to, yeah, so there are dungeons, but do they ever get interesting? I did the one right near my starter village and it just has like 20 sketches. It's Sephiroth! Okay, so here's our settlement. Also, I stole Sephiroth's skit shells. Don't be mad at me, Sephiroth. All right, so this is our base. behold. Stick some stuff in the bank. We actually got a rando joining our settlement too. He's a nice guy. Titan. Let's check our tasks. Oh man, that was something I intended to do and also totally forgot to do. Is I was gonna buy Svim or Heimlich. Just got so excited that you guys started hanging out with me. Right. Am I gonna complete any of these? I could do 20 tier 1 planks maybe. But yeah. So I always hold this game up to Adrenaline Online Adventures, which like I've played. They have like an open test every 3 months, and it is so much. It is my favorite game. It's very similar in all of the crafting, except that all of the stations are AFK stations instead of just like some of them, like the loom. But then also it's EverQuest, so you get to pick a class, and there's 5 party, six party, I forget, difficult content that's very slow paced. So like I love how well that's mixed in. And I'm not saying this game needs to be that game, so I feel like this is a fun game to be playing while doing other stuff, especially, which I appreciate. All right, so I was making Sephiroth his wire components. Let's make sure. So we got 3 tier 2 leather, 4 cloth, and the ingots, so he's good. We're fine there. Let's just unload our meat in the cooking station. So I got this tier 3 stuff. Let's go. I probably can't. Am I skilled enough? Nope. So it would be nice to get my cooking up so we can do that. What else do we want to do? We butchered some animals so we can clean the pelts. Let's see if everyone except needs to stream. Let's see up to. Sephiroth! I just started showing off our kingdom. Oh, Seth, so I have the material to get your heart upgrade. Do you want me to just do it for you, or do you want to do all the do you want to combine? Okay. Well, yeah, I wasn't like I didn't have it anymore because I did it mine first, so that's part of why I didn't do it. I will stick them all in the chest. It's all the materials are in the chest next to the leatherworking station. It's the tier 2 cloth, the tier 2 refined leather. Oh, do you need 4? Maybe you need 4 of those. Let's check. Let me make sure I don't need to. I think we have the materials, but maybe I didn't refine them yet. Let's see. It's wire. No, you need 3. So 3 of the leather, 2 regular ingots. So I'll stick those 2 in there for you just to. I know you could appreciate some good completionism. What are you working on today? Or this morning? Oh, we've run low on tier 2 ingots though. I should make more. What about quick split? Split. Here's your 2 ingots. There you go. That'll just work for you. Timber to finish tannery. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I was doing some timber, but I got a little distracted. I went back and got a bunch more tier 1 leather. I basically ran from here to here. Oh my god, my cart! No! It left everything everywhere all the time. I ran all the way south and then I ran east through I was told by General Dog that it was the Rock Garden. Stony Gardens? I forgot. Also, he finally explained the region naming scheme to me so that it makes sense. You have a lot of bricks and ingots and leather at the starter town. Okay. Yeah, if we want, we can. I'll stop making those then. Or I wasn't making the tier 1 bricks and ingots, but if we want to. I have 5,000 gold that I forgot to. I was going to buy a dude and then I forgot to buy a dude. So we could do a haul if you wanted to at some point. What was I doing? Leather. Also, might be fun today if you want to go on a ocean voyage. Well, leave that in here. Oops, I don't want to store it. I want to tan it. Let's get our tannin. Whoops. I dropped it on the ground. Don't yell at me, Seth. Clean. All right. What next? Options. I could upgrade our armor to tier 2, or I could continue to explore and or beg someone to tell me where the tier. I'm just. Hold on. So you have to buy the thing? Yeah. So you do have to buy the wire from this guy. Rumbach. Rumba. Honestly, I have a bunch of like, it's the reset. There's an hour on reset. I do have a lot of claimable tier 1 turn-ins, but doesn't look like I have a lot of the materials myself. So. Oh, I definitely stole these. I stole your alpha jackal fur, so you can have them if you have the quest for them. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll fill them in. If we have a chest for it, I'll fill it, but I don't know. Don't recall seeing one. Speaking of which, we have an hour left on tasks. 30 star bulbs, 20 evergreen. What's our farming situation? Got some stuff to harvest. Just by the NPCs. Fangs? Maybe. They're worth 1,800. Oh, were you selling them? So I have one. Yeah. I think I probably just like were they in the cooking chest? I might have just been organizing the cooking chest and like meant to put them somewhere that made sense. Hunting chest. Yeah. Do you want me to? I can just stick them all back in the hunting chest. That's fine. Here. Yeah, I know for sharing. That's the point. I didn't mean to like shiest it all and stick it in my personal vault. Hunt. And also, if I can be like sticking stuff in there and it's available to you to resell, that's you make a good profit. I'm very happy about that. So, all right. So, blah 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 blah. Oh, I have these clean. Oh, stick these clean pelts. Storage. I guess if Seth doesn't have directives, let's look at making leather armor and cloth armor for tier 2. So I know that I'm a little bit behind on the farming needed for the armor. So let's see where we're at there. I know I'm going to need to make way more tier 2 cloth than I have. The farming recipes also are, like, they're so confusing. Yeah, dude, you don't harvest tier 2 wisp weave. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna whine about it, but let's see here. So for tier 2 wisp weave, right? You either combine tier 2 seeds, tier 2 fertilizer, and water, or you combine 5 tier 1 plants and tier 2 fertilizer. And that outputs the plants, which you then split and get the seeds out of. So it's like, let's be real, right? Like, I'm kind of just doing it rather than, like, I've already forgotten what I just told you. The wispweave plants. Okay, yeah, so I can choose to husk this wispweave, or I can choose to fertilize it to turn it into tier 2. So, do I have tier 2 fertilizer on me? No, but I think I've been stocking the farming chest. Yeah. Right? So we take the tier 2 fertilizer, we go to the plot, we can make only 2 because it makes a ton. It needs a ton. It's like, it's where this game gets really daunting, just the pyramid scheme nature of it. I also don't know why I'm doing these in separate plots. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. Okay, what else we got going on? Wispweave filament, tier 1 filament. Thin darter to make more fertilizer. Let's do that. I'd kind of like to make like a big push on getting something nice. You stocked it? No way. You ain't never stocked nothing. Oh, you're like the fertilizer fairy. Because you're full of shit. Thank you, General Dogs. I really appreciate it. Just trying to get my footing, so follows mean a lot to me. Also, welcome back. So what do you think? Should I try to add a corgi video cam to the stream? I think I need a pet cam, don't I? I don't know where I'm going to set it up, but a corgi what? A pet cam feed. Troy dogs. All right. Troy dogs. Troy dogs, you all right with me? Brendan. Oh man, don't bring up Hassan. Sephiroth's gonna flip. Also, my dogs are incredibly pampered and not trained, so they're a long way from a shock collar or a vibration collar. I have two corgis, a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old, so that they're like pretty ridiculously cute right now. They're always playing together. The 6-month-old is finding sneaky places to shit at all times. So Seth, let me know when you do that, and if you want to do the next, like there's another temple, we can go do it together. When you do what? Yeah, I might not have completed that thought out loud. Well, hold up. You lost. We're gonna revisit this dog poisoning epidemic. But yeah, when you buy the wire and you combine it, we'll get the next quest. And if you want to go do that quest together, let me know. General dogs. Okay. What poisoning? Is someone poisoning your dogs? Yeah, I was telling so I had just completed the tier 1 this thing, right? The tier 1 heart. It's the cooling, yeah, is it cooling wire? Is that the source of it? Let's open. Ah, this guy. Insulating wire. And then I think that this quest presumably gets us the next wire, right? So I did mine, I gave Seth the mats, and Seth is gonna combine it himself. All right. That's horrible that someone is poisoning the dogs. Do you like what do they know about it? Are they like leaving out rat poison? No, yeah, like even if you okay, I have a funny story some funny stories to share here, but I totally agree. Like I'm even animals that I'm not a cat person, I'm more of a dog person, but like the thought of being unkind to an animal, intentional unkind is pretty repugnant. I get that like hunting and butchering and stuff, but like I'm allowed to love my animals. Yeah, they lace treats with rat poison. That's nuts, man. Like that's yeah, that's horrible. I hate that. Hate it, and I'm sad now. restock the fertilizer. Seth doesn't claim I'm a bad person. Got a bunch of filament. Let's see if we can make some more cloth. Who sells the wire? Rachwach does. Richwach. Where's guy? The middle one. Mr. Rumbach. Roomba. All right, so I'm pretty sure I have thread good to go. Yep. And thread. Oh, let's put on our. They really. It would be really nice if they made quick switch for outfits. My goodness. Let's convert this to. Or if I could at least equip it directly. Like there's a couple clicks too many. I'm okay with them not doing a bandolier of outfits, but I wish it was. Maybe there is something simpler than what I'm doing. Like, but I can't drag and drop it in, right? It's convert to a deed, find it in your inventory, find it in your inventory, equip, stick the old one in the vault. It's a bit much. Do I have boots? What else we got? Yep. Whoops. Yeah, and like activate being the skin instead of like the I like that you can do that, but like nah. Yeah, I'm talking about outfit switching. All right, I know I'm like sometimes I don't know what I've said out loud and what I've just thought. Sure, it makes me an infuriating person to. Ah, crap! I don't need the thread. I need the strip. Okay, so in that case, let's make some more strip because we're gonna look at this double loom situation. Amazing. Thank you, Sephiroth. Right. So let's get the strips. Yeah, you're probably right. It's it's called being 40 plus. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. So we can see I'm very much wisp weave limited. Sayok, is there any way to cancel the blueprints you put down? I think you can, but I think that it destroys the materials you've put in the process. Is that right? It's on the build menu for sure. Like if you go into it, or the same place that you would put materials in, or shift right click. Huh. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. Amazing. You do lose what you put in, yeah. Hopefully there's a confirmation, because I know we put a lot of stuff into that market there. Yeah. You can move it once it's built. Yeah. It just occurred to me. I don't think I announced the stream places. You said we could announce. We could announce it in the kingdom, right? Let's try it. Do. Getting on Discord. Let's stick this here. Stream announcements. Region 5 is Streamer Central. I gotta say, I was kind of skeptical. Like, I started streaming because Sephiroth and I are doing like a podcast sort of deal. Um, but I've been having a lot more fun just streaming, gaming, and chilling and chatting with people than I would have expected. It's one of those things the kids do that I'm like, what is going on there, you know? But I mean, we have a lot of tier 1 leather. You must have just put that there. Yeah, buddy. Stick some of this bark. I'm really scared for when we have enough stuff that we need like chests for each chests for each tier and stuff. All right. So, we need more Wisp Weave. What else do we need? Do I have more seed or fert in the bank? What do we got? Infinite sap, some starbulb seed, flowers, tier 1 Wisp Weave, yes please. We got filament. Filament we diffuse, right? Oh. Oh, all this ember grain is to be cooked, though. This isn't seed. Let's go stick this in the cooking chest. And then this only goes in the scholar. Yeah, crop oil only goes in the scholar. I need to make a better. Oh, I have 100 starbolts. I think I need these for an Alessi quest. I honestly don't think I have ADD, but this game makes me think I have ADD. Let's see, chat catching up. You might as well do it in region. Houses are nice for storage. Oh, the star bulbs? I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm like, oh, cool, I put star bulbs here. And as per usual, Sephiroth's like, actually, I put those there. Every time I put something down, you pick it up. That does seem to be the case. I need slime. I don't know if you've fought slimes yet. Put these back. All right, so star bulbs. You will love the ox when you get it. Yeah, I need to be focusing on. I'm not very meticulous about these training quests, and I should be. Like all things, I'm kind of an easy come, easy go gamer. Slash, I just steal Sephiroth stuff. It's here. I guess let's bake some bread, right? Got an oven. Oh, and I gotta like craft it. Never mind. For another day. Gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused. Focus, BB. What are you doing? What was I doing? Was I making leather? No. Was I tanning? No. Can I be tanning? Probably. Tanning. Oh, for sure. We got tanning to do. Hey, hoy there. Welcome, Brioche Brat. I love that name. Are you a fan of brioche? Like, I don't understand brioche as a concept. Is it a dessert? if it's a sweet bread, but it's like always used on artisanal sandwiches. I don't know, dude. Just tell me the deal. Um, Sephiroth asks, "Where is the next dungeon?" It's pretty far, dude. It's all the way over here in the west coast of Salt. I don't know if I bet I haven't checked, but I think we can just teleport to one of these places, even if we haven't discovered it. You want to go now? Should we make tier 2 armor first or weapons, or do you just want to go? I can't. Can't teleport to a place I haven't visited yet. Okay. Well, then let's go. I'm just going to stash my stuff. Let's go. I should bring more food than this, though. Honestly, I'm going to get that bait back. I like having bait. You never know when you need to go fishing. It can happen to anyone at any time. Unless it's Starter Town. Okay. Well, I wonder if there's a western... There's probably a more western Starter Town. So we'll look for that. Yeah. I think we're all set there. So, we don't have to teleport here. So let's teleport home. Coming, Sappy Boo? You gotta drop lore. Okay. Brioche is a buttery, rich bread that's airy. Due to the buttery part, some associate it with croissants and such, thus thinking dessert. However, using good butter, it can have a nutty, rich flavor to it, but just airy bread. Okay. Um, I think that explains the dessert, both the dessert association and non-conventional brioche use. That's what we're figuring out. Sephiroth, I gated home, and now I'm checking the waystones, and I'm gonna see what, if anything, we can teleport to for like that's way over here. So let's see. I think the only piece of brioche related story I have for you, Brioche Brad, is we just went to Italy. We went to Tuscany, and my wife was learning Italian for the trip just for fun. And it's very fun to say the word for croissant in Italian. Cornetto. Cornetto. And of course we got there, and then they're just called croissants everywhere. They weren't called cornets. But they were very good, so. I also think now that I mentioned it, now that I think about it, one of the best desserts we had was a like cannoli filled brioche. It was fantastic. I used to really like bacon. Let's just run from the starter town. If you want, dude, I mean, we can port to like, they give, let's see, like Big Fat Pond. No. Like, if we pick one of these things that's the right place, we can just, like, go there. Like, I can use... Yeah, but you're right, it's gonna be confusing. So whatever, sure, we can run. Let me get my goat. Where's my goat? Goaty goat face. All right, we're going. Brioche, where are you joining us? Well, apparently I don't need to. I need to pump the brakes on grilling you for information. So just grateful you're here. Thanks. I don't know what's going on in region, but my significant other helps me shave mine every 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and intentionally take that out of context and troll them. They were talking about beards. Well, I'm intentionally pretending they're talking about anuses. So, oh, you're from Randy. Yo, dude, thank you. Like the ranchers have been awesome. Yeah, I must. I'm sorry, Bams. Taking anything in context is probably not your strong suit. I mean, if the context is butts, I'm good at that. I tend to recontextualize. All right, we got it. Collect our goat. I feel like you've got kind of the folktale goat crossing the river with a cabbage and a wolf. Yeah, okay. I love when people ask this. The blood, is it yours? Let's talk about the blood. Uh, I also need Seth not to yell at me. So let's deploy our goat. Yeah, you definitely get BloodBidet lore. You Brioche, you earned it. It's all a bit overwhelming because I'm not the sharpest spoon in the shed, so trying my best to get my skills up and taking it from there. Yeah, I totally, it's definitely a lot. So we're obviously noobs, but feel free to ask questions. I'd love to display my own ignorance, if not help answer them. And again, like people are so friendly. Have you been playing long? Because we're on like day 5, so there's definitely a lot I don't know. Okay, so BloodBidet lore. Okay, so let's start with. Let's step through the possible interpretations of the BloodBidet. Option 1. It's a bloodbath, but a bidet. Oh, and I have to recall my goat again. It's not going well for me. I'm up around the same, less than a week, but I'm an OS-RS player. I actually don't know OS. Is that a Cyrus? I don't know what OS-RS is. We're coming from like EQ and old school RuneScape. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I tried playing that once or twice. It's on the grindier side, which puts this more in your realm than mine. um, let's see. Trying to do too many things at once. And by that, I mean like 2 things. Far too many things. Right, so have you drank the Lord's juice? How do I open the... Oh, this thing. I'm a part of the cult, yeah, so they're just talking about juices. So option 1, so I think originally it was just bloodbath, but a bidet. So like option 2, it is a bidet full of blood. And or that shoots blood instead of water. Option 3, it's a bidet, a regular bidet that has become bloody from washing a bloody anus. Hopefully we don't get a ban for this. um, I'm open to all those interpretations. Or more. Discuss. Seth, hopefully you're not like already there. I keep having to mount and unmount my goat to cross the river. I'd like to claim one made of gold. The greatest bidet. The most beautiful. Why does it have to be bloody, and for what purpose? Let's elaborate a little on the anus. I mean, so like, chafing is the obvious one. Chafing or rough insertion of foreign objects. The obvious ones. Whoops, I did local. Gotta do region. Chafing or rough insertion of foreign objects are the obvious ones. Gurk gerbils. It's a vampire bidet. And clean water wasn't available, so they got into the habit of using blood since they got that in spades. So that's exact, like, I think that's a really good theory. That's more in the bloodbath line. And I really like it. That suggest that rodent little. Gerbil is an animal. That is a very true statement. Like a rat. This is all reminding me. There's this metal album I remember hearing about that they just took a rat, like a live rat, and inserted a microphone in the rat's anus, and that they just like put a drum track to it of like the rumbling of like the sound of the rat's ass. Strahd and his weird blood bidet. D&D vampire. I like that. I like that a lot. My intelligence levels are going through the roof. Capybaras. I don't know. I think I missed something. Oh, also, I passed through, we found a dungeon, a tier 3 dungeon on the way. That's neat. Sephiroth could probably, like, took a road, like a jerk. Oh, here's a road. The problem is that the roads do not go as a crow flies to where I want to go. In fact, I don't know where they go at all. I don't know. So for the record, do I know who Strahd is? I don't think so, but I did play through Baldur's Gate 3 barely, I don't think, was he he wasn't the main, that was a demon, not a vampire, right? So you haven't tried the combat here yet? I'll show you the combat right now. Here's a jackal. I mean, it's a little, it's pretty in line with the gathering. And in fact, half the time, you run into a submissive jackal that just wants to be punished because it's been naughty, and you get to do this. How much farther are you, Seth? You're probably so far. I'm getting there. I'm like halfway. But like I could be doing better. Let's eat this. Pull out our vault. Pull out our goat. Brioche. I haven't tried the combat here or dungeons. Yeah, so for example, they have treasure in the ocean exploration. It feels like they would put treasure in the dungeons too. I only did the one that was right next to our starter town, and it was like, here's 50 really easy to kill crabs, and here's a crab that does one move over and over that you have to dodge for the next 45 minutes. Well, realistically, probably 5 minutes. But 5 minutes is still like a really long combat. So. I do like that combat is optional. So that's pretty neat. Strahd is the main villain of Curse of Strahd, which is an adventure module for 5th edition. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was based on 5th edition explicitly? I didn't know that. I played 4th edition in college, and I played 3.5. Excuse me, I played 3.5 in college and 4th in grad school. I started a 5th edition campaign with my wife and daughter. Honestly, everyone loved it. Make me a mod. How do I make you a mod? Why do you want to I'll make you a mod? Sure. Sure, Sephiroth wants to be a mod. We do what Sephiroth says in this household. Community. Broadcaster, Sephiroth. Whisper, invite, report. We don't want to do those things. I can make you a suspicious warn, whisper, timeout, ban, or report in the community thing. I probably have to go to like what the streamer channel or the streamer dashboard manager. Hey, it's Vicky. What's up, dude? How you been? Hold on. See, I could make you a mod, or I could like run to the dungeon. So I'm gonna run to the dungeon. Hopefully you're not already there. No, top the street. Tell you what, we will try our. I was gonna say I'm gonna try my. Okay, here's the road. I thought it was a river. I'm gonna try my best to stay on this road so that I can also make Sephiroth. I just go to like the stream manager instead, probably. Where's that? Creator dashboard, I think I meant to say. Right. We're going west. Community roles manager. Oh yeah, that's. We're gonna add a role for my butt. All right, Sephiroth is a moderator and an editor. Boom. Thank you, Sephiroth, for volunteering to fix my stream. It's a big job, much like you volunteered. Oh no, it's a terror toad. Why tests, he says. Let's not forget, you randomly brought up gerbils while we were discussing BloodBidet. What's the cliffhanger? I stopped paying attention to this chat. Gerbicide confirmed. Jeez. Look how pretty this doggo is. Look at him. Look at him. I would pet that dog. Man. Oh no. We made it to the ocean and it's like the wrong. What is happening? It's not the ocean, it's just a big old lake. It's BloodBidet. Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas. I say your name like the cough drop. Use your boat? Okay, I'll use my boat. I don't know, dude. Think I know these things? Wait, you see developing. What do you mean you see developing? Like the... Yeah, I was just gonna start doing it anyway. Doing what? Deploy the boat. Unleash the boat. Set sail for adventure. We're going. We're going. Ignis Roman. Oh, it did not occur to me. Uh-oh, hold on. Where am I going? There. It didn't occur to me we wouldn't be able to run all the way there. Did not occur to me. Oh, developing. You're next game dev? Yeah, so I'm not a game dev-ish. I'm game dev. I was okay. I would love to hear more about your deal, but considering I have to earn my brioche lore, I'm a web dev by trade currently. I actually was a bioinformaticist. Um, that's what I got my original schooling in, and I built websites for genomes and stuff, and got into web development that way. And then more recently, I've been toying with. I'll like get a wild hair and be like, I'm gonna do a project in Godot. Or the only thing that I did somewhat follow through on was we had a custom EQ emulation server, and it was like a roguelike that I made with my friend Carolus. And by that I mean Carolus did like the lion's share of the work. But tier 3 ore, dude, I was looking for tier 3 ore. Now we know. It's here. Um, but I like, like I had enough industry experience that I was still really helpful in the places that I could help. So that's my deal. And I also was toying streaming coding for a little bit, but it's honestly really hard. Like just the train of thought situation, it was a bit of a problem. Yeah. Seth is, I mean, like, I feel like you sell yourself short, Seth. Like, you've got some, like, web stuff. Code doesn't have to compile to be code. I like this biome a lot because it is New England Wonderland. Although there's a lot of alphas. Perhaps too many alphas. Self-taught 90s web dev. I think everyone's self-taught, in my opinion. Like, fishing is too low. Bro, I'm just trying to get off my boat. Like, I interview a lot of people coming right out of college to work for my company, and like, they don't know shit about making software. No one, the people who do coding boot camps are more familiar with how to make software than CS grads in general. But then I'm like, don't get me wrong, then they're like also like awful and have so much to learn. So it's no one's perfect. Point is, if you can't self-learn, you're not going to be a developer. So I'm always very bullish on self-taught people. Male scrotum. Scrofa. Ooh, female. A female service, dude? I don't know about this. The male pigs are scrotums and the female deer are cervixes. I'm gonna have to bring this up in region. Okay. Oh no, I passed the temple. I'm here. Are you here, Seth? The temple's surrounded by. You're here. There he is. How long you been waiting? All right. Tradition is that when we're streaming, we're all about lore, brioche or otherwise. So, and I think also we got to do silly voices. Oh, the wisp. Just remember to not have the heart equipped while you charge it at the font. Well, go on. I hope you don't explode like that other guy. Just kidding. Ooh, I like this floor. The gears underneath. All right. I think he said to unequip the heart. But I wasn't listening. No! Window management. Okay. Phew. I wasn't worried for a second. Although what does concern me a bit is that the heart seems to be running a bit hot. I know just the guy. Again, I'm sure you can guess. It's Rumbach. In case you couldn't guess. I'm gonna hunt all these jackals. Yeah, dude, rad. I might get some ore. Deepest lore. Yeah, there's a lot of deep, deep, deep lore in this game. Rumba knows things. Deep lore. Big O's! They make big O noises! Let's see if anyone had anything to say about my epiphany. The math checked out. All right. Oh, is granite stone? Am I being dumb? Let's just check. I think it is that. I don't want the stone. I want ore. Get him. Do, 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 do. First time chat. Hey, I know you from Totally Cade. Then you have me at an advantage, sir. Or madam. But welcome to the chat. I feel like I should know you. I suspect I will know you. Granite outcrops. There we go. Why is they gonna make the ore look just like the Amerian? It's the ore with that umami. I saw you post on Discord. It's Bams. Bams, I do know you. I know you, Bams, because you light up my life when you chat in region. You have a je ne sais quoi that makes me want to know you, Bams. So, Brioche Brett dropped some Brioche lore. So, Bams, can you drop some Bams lore? Yellow apricot bush. The apricots grow in bushes. We are going to Google this. I feel like they're trees. Yeah, they're trees, dude. They do this sometimes. They do some whack stuff with biology. Like apricots do not grow on bushes, they grow on trees. You can see. You're an 18-year-old broke college student, and I really like League of Legends. I downloaded League of Legends, and then I was like, I actually don't need to ruin my life. And then I uninstalled it. I don't think I played anything more than that. But I have played Dota 2 a lot, and I do play Heroes of the Stone. Heroes of the Storm. And MOBAs are just, I'll play them, I'll get hooked. Like, I love Heroes of the Storm. And then I just, like, it makes me unhappy because people are so mean. And I feel like I am an unusual gamer in the sense that I have a deep need. Like, I want everyone to be kind. It's like, I also love team games. So I loved PvE team games the most simply because people tend to not to rage. I have nothing against PvP. I'm super non-competitive. Time to mute all. Exactly. Like, but then like, why am I playing an online game if I'm muting everyone? Then I don't get to share lore. Although I guess like streaming, maybe now I can play games and mute all, and then people will come on the stream and be nice to me. But I think that I'm surely foolish because people are going to come on the stream and be mean to me. I have to be right. I have to prepare. This is actually the genesis of this thought. It has not occurred to me that will happen, but I'm sure it will, and I need to be prepared for it. Where's my goat inventory? Go inventory. Where are you? View, go storage. Great, I'm bugged. Hold on, I will be right back. Or rather, I'm staying here, but we gotta restart the game. Don't look at my real my password. Just kidding. That's funny, they only show you one letter each. Let's see. Like games, I like games more when I can talk. I really like talking. I don't like using my mouth to talk. I like chatting in global, but like in general, I don't like to be in voice, especially if there's like even for like Discord, if there's more than one or two people talk. I like it if there's like just a couple people talking, but like raids, when we do raids, I like hate being in it, and I'll even like mute everyone except the raid leader. Brioche Brat. Have you heard about the passive scams in Pala? A PvE game. They would call wrong coordinates at rare trees so they could get the tree for themselves. That's pretty scummy, dude. Yeah, keyboard warrior. It's exactly what I am. Well said. My God, the fact that it doesn't keep my window arrangement really annoys me. Maybe I should just keep them open at all times. Maybe that'll make my life easier. Oops. No. The ore is also this happens. I don't want the fern. I want the ore. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to fill up on ore, so we need 8 more ore. Am I gonna have to? I guess let's walk to this settlement. Let's ride to the settlement. And let's finish getting this ore. Let's see what's up. I have drank all the coffee. Oh no, a jackal and I've been peeing. We gonna die? We need to run. Yeah, we need to run. 15 health. Evacuate! 4 health. Emergency! Oh man, get wrecked, jackals. I'm amazing. Oh no. Am I gonna let's just get on the boat. So we're gonna have to okay, this is a true cabbage wolf goat problem. So we're gonna collect the goat. Any passengers and cargo will leave the deployable. That's fine. I just wanted you to drop it. And then I want to deploy my boat. Man, no, do this to me, no. I have to do it one by one. No, they wouldn't do that to me. Surely they won't do this to me. So, we're going to deploy our boat in the water. The other thing I enjoy is like economy in games. Okay, so come on, pick this up. Yes, it goes right on the boat. It goes right on the boat. We can even harvest more if it's like right next to the boat. Boat storage is amazing. It actually makes my day that my boat holds things. Just announcing I might take a lunch break soon. It's been fantastic having you all join me. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon. Maybe even today. Bitcraft is my go-to game now when I need to do other things, but I still want to have something running. It's like my idle game at this point. Yeah, me too. It feels weird to be streaming it that anyone would want to watch me stream this game. It's um no, but um it's such a good idle game. The only thing I wish is that the craft stations were passive. All of them are passive, and you could dump them and run around. But it's a fantastic idle game. All right, We're almost here, people. We're just gonna deploy the cart now. Oh no, we gotta recover our cart. The only thing is like when Adrolan Online Adventures comes out, I can't imagine playing this over Adrolan. It fills the same niche, but it's got that tasty, tasty class-based grind MMO to it that I really want. So hydraulic. I don't know what you mean by hydraulic. I'm going to need you to clarify that, Ghost Rider. All right. Now we're just going to move from the cart to the raft. Oh my god, it's amazing. And then we'll collect the raft. What game? Oh, Adrolan Online Adventures. If you like games like EverQuest and this, it is a perfect. Yeah, as Steph says, Adrolan Online Adventures. And we also play a lot of Monsters and Memories, um, which is far more of the classic EverQuest MMO experience and less of the profession-based grind, although it still has it. All right, so what did I want? I want a mining camp. Bro, do you not? Where's your mining camp? Don't do this to me. Domovoid Chatik. You're killing me. Well, oh, it's over here. Do. 52 ore. That's gonna be made enough to make like what 10 ingots. To make like a tool. Fair. MMO junkie and gotten in endgame, and most that are half decent. Some shifted their endgame since, but yeah, I get that. Have you played Monsters and Memories? Monsters and Memories is fantastic. If you're like me and you're like, World of Warcraft killed good MMOs. And EverQuest was peak MMO. So like, early era World or EverQuest. Yeah, we have a cross MMO gaming Discord. Good point, Seth. I'll plug. If you have a link, please do post it. That's our Relin 4 is our community. Oh man, if you like MMOs and Monsters and Memories isn't on your radar, they're doing open tests. I think they have a 10-day open test coming up. And I really encourage you to check out Monsters and Memories. It's very hardcore, slow pace. You've got you've got classic corpse recovery runs. Classic 400. Yeah, so, Relinpor, we've got 400 MMO peeps. I love that community. We're trying to build it up. It's really fun to have a group of people to be gaming together, cross MMO. Check us out. Game with us. Oh man, I'm pretty hungry though. Ellie Mae, are you watching? Ellie Mae, what do you want to do for lunch? Like, I'm gonna stop the stream and let's get some lunch. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta have a conversation with my wife like a human being. Okay, wife, where are you? All right. Wife aggro? No, it's not wife aggro. It's the opposite of wife aggro. It's like I aggroed my wife to be like, can I feed you and love you for all of my life? Um, all right. We got lots of ore. I actually might end it here and get a full thing of ore and then teleport it. And that way I might be able to make some good gear. So if you're watching and you haven't followed, I'd love it if you followed. I love having you all here. But I'm gonna get some lunch and maybe I'll see you all this afternoon. Thank you for the follow, Bams. I'll see you around. Bye.